How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Woo's News. We've got another leak, and this time it's the first official picture of the AKAI MPC Live III. People have been waiting for it. There were a few rumors already out there that it's going to be coming soon, but yes, this seems to be the real deal, the first official picture. Sadly, it's not a full high-res picture, but let's take a look anyway. So, what is very striking about it is not only that it looks like it's made in the Tron universe, no, it also has 16 step sequencer buttons. Yes, this is something many people, me included, have been waiting for, even though I probably won't buy it. But I think step sequencer buttons were something that the AKAI universe has been missing for a while, and they've finally implemented it. However, I'm questioning why they are on top of the device and not on the bottom. I'm assuming that's because of the speaker. However, I think that decision is already a little bit questionable. However, super great that they finally have them. So if they really implement the step sequencer well, I think this could be super powerful. Also, they have added the touch strip on the left side, which I think is really cool and can probably be very useful, especially if they port over some of the functionality from the AKAI Force, like the crossfader, and you can put it on the touch strip. So I could imagine this is great for performance features. Also, I guess it will be used for the note repeat feature here as well. And furthermore, as you can see, there are just millions of dedicated buttons. Sadly, the quality of the picture is not good enough that you can really make out what's below all of them. But yeah, I think a lot of the menus will be more accessible through the buttons. One interesting feature that one user on Electronauts pointed out is that this looks like it says clip launcher. And as far as I know, the MPC didn't have a clip launcher before, so maybe that's another thing they are taking from the Force. And yeah, you've got a microphone also built in. Oh, I didn't even see that. Down here, you can see there is a microphone built in. So this seems to be a new feature of the MPC Live as well, which I think is really interesting because this does make it a very complete workstation where you don't have to bring anything else but this device. Let's have a quick look at the specs. So, standalone hardware, no computer required. 8-core processor, 4 times the power of the MPC Live II, so that should do it for a while, I believe. 8 gigs of RAM. Onboard stereo studio monitors, built-in high-quality studio mic for field recording, vocal takes, and quick sampling. Is there anything else that seems new? I think those are all the new things. So the first thing that I would wonder about is how do these step sequencer buttons feel? I've only ever used the AKAI Force and none of the newer MPCs. So I don't know exactly how the buttons on the MPCs feel, but the function buttons on the AKAI Force that are on the side, they are pretty hard to press. If the step buttons are anything like that, it would annoy me a little bit because you really have to force the Force's buttons. So I hope these step buttons here are easier to press, because if you punch in sequences, you don't want to have to press the buttons twice just to make them register and stuff. But again, I can't speak of that. Some of you can let me know down in the comments what your experience with the MPC Live's buttons are and if they are easier to press than on the AKAI Force. Yeah, other than that, this looks pretty similar to the MPC Live II. I don't mind the design of the pads so much. I think the LED rings around them, they don't look too bad. Yes, it looks techie Tron-like, and it doesn't look anything like an old school MPC, but I don't mind that too much. However, I hope they are integrating these new buttons and the menu buttons nicely so it feels more like hardware and less like just clicking through a door with a touch screen. So that would be really nice if they are implemented well. But yeah, that's it. New MPC Live 3 is going to be out soon. And the price, 2,299 Canadian, which is right now almost 1,700 US dollars. Okay. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think of this? Do you like the design? What do you think of the features? Is anything missing? And are you gonna buy it? All right. See you in the next one. Peace.